Good afternoon, guys. Hope you can hear me okay coming through here. Excited to start off with the launch here today of our team accountability system. If you guys would help me out that are already on, if you could just send a chat message at the bottom just to let me know that the broadcast is coming through clear and that you can hear me okay. And we're going to go ahead and get started here in just a moment. Again, if you could just send me a message for those of you who are on right here. Thank you so much. I hear that I'm coming through loud and clear. Good deal. Wonderful. Well, we're excited to have all of you guys on here today. Hope you're having a great day. And just wanted to cover a couple things in reference to the kickoff and launch of our team effort here as an accountability system. And the first thing we wanted to talk to you guys about today is accountability. I sent a message out on GroupMe, and that GroupMe message was about how most people, accountability is very foreign to them. You know, accountability is just something that maybe is just a word, but in terms of having an active accountability system in their life to help them with their business, it's something that's just not known. So that's what I want to talk to you about here today in this live broadcast here. Make sure that, you get as many of your team members on this. When we're done with this, I'm going to hope to be able to get you a copy of it. I believe it'll be available and up for about I think somewhere around 24 hours. This broadcast will be out here, but this will be the method and mode that we'll be using for communication in reference to our business. So a couple things. Number one is daily disciplines. To do anything at any level of success, you've got to have the proper daily disciplines. And I want to talk to you about a couple things. I'm sure everybody's excited about all the amazing changes that ACN has made, all the enhancement that ACN has made, all the enhancement to the compensation plan in terms of October 1 with being able to earn personal customer bonuses, the lowered price in terms of startup costs. You can get involved for less money. So I'm sure everyone's really excited about all those things, but I'm sure at the same time, your business, you might not have hundreds of people joining your business and hundreds of customers coming on despite what has happened as of October 1st. Well, let me tell you why, and just tell me if you agree with this as we're talking about this. If they, in the NBA, it's a 24-foot shot to make a three-point pointer. It's 24 feet, 23.93 to make a free three-point shot. If they changed the point value from 3 points to 10 points, it wouldn't make a difference that they changed the point value to 10 points if you couldn't shoot a three-pointer when it was 3 points. So, sometimes people have what I call an opportunity versus fundamental skill problem. So, the opportunity is fine. The three-point line is 3 points. But if you can't hit from three-point range, then if they change the point value to where when you make a three-point shot, now it changes to where it's 10 points. If you couldn't hit a three-pointer, then it's not going to make much difference when they change the value. It's only going to matter, really, to those who are already capable of hitting a three-pointer. So people like Stephon Curry and people in the NBA that can hit massive three-pointers, it would be an amazing benefit to them because they'd mastered a fundamental skill on how to build a business. Well, the same thing is true of your ACN business. If you don't master the fundamental skills necessary to be able to succeed, it doesn't really matter what the company does to get better. If you don't get better at the fundamental skills, you won't be able to have the success that you want. So I'm going to say that again. It doesn't matter how great the company gets. If you don't get great at the fundamental skills necessary to be able to have success, it won't matter. So accountability, here's what you've probably experienced. You maybe had some level of coaching or accountability from your upline team member via conference call. You may have had coaching and accountability maybe from a weekly training or a group of people you're working with, or maybe from an international convention. You got some great coaching and mentoring. But just like with any professional athlete or anyone that does anything on an extremely high level, you've got to have some daily training. The coach really can't start training the team until the team is out on the field ready to work every single day. And that's what I'm offering to you and a group of people here that are dead serious about building your business, is we're going to give you an opportunity to receive daily coaching and mentoring, and accountability on a system and a structure. So let me talk to you about a couple things that I just wanted to hit on as I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes right now to make sure I'm hitting on a few things. Number one, we only have spots for 25 people. So 25 people. Right now I'm taking 25 people. I actually reached out to 413 people today to extend an opportunity for personal accountability and coaching. Extending a message out to 413 people, and I'm working with 25. I'm looking for 25 coachable people that want to be helped with daily accountability and activity. So here's number one. You need to get this down. Here's the number one requirement to be on the accountability team, is that you have to have already completed our online training. We have the online academy where you go through and learn about our industry, because look, to build this business, you got to understand the industry we're in. You got to know what's going on in the industry so you can have confidence when you're calling people. You know, many people won't call their reds and their truly successful people just because their belief and confidence isn't enough. So you need to go through module 1 at our academy. At our website, 757rev.com, you can go to that website, click on Academy. Module 1 teaches you about the network marketing industry. Module 2 gives you a visual display on how we actually build a business. You need to understand Module 2, or there's really nothing that I could personally do to help you, because that's the system we use to acquire customers and IBOs. So you can get a visual display of how we actually build a business in Module 2. And then in Module 3, you learn about the entrepreneur mindset. You learn about the 5 landmines that people fall into when they're trying to build a network marketing business. So I want to make sure you understand that there's 5 significant landmines that people fall into when they're trying to build the network marketing business, and you find that in Module 3. You want to know how to avoid those so that you can be properly equipped to have success. So number 1, I'm giving 24 hours. If you haven't done so already, I'm giving 24 hours to complete the online academy. 24 hours. So 2 o'clock tomorrow, that's it. Make sure you've completed the online academy. And then number 2 is, once you complete the academy, once you have all 3 modules done, you're going to get an email from me with our group me. We have a special accountability team for our group me. When you get on this group me after you finish the academy, some of you have already done that, then you're going to get an email inviting you into the group me. This group me can't be shared with everybody. You can't take this one and just invite anybody that you want, because they'll get kicked right back off, because this one you have to actually earn your way onto this. You have to meet a standard of success in order to be a part of this group. And the standard starting off, number 1, is you have to complete the academy online. It's about 2 hours. So over the next 24 hours, take 2 hours and get the training foundation that you need so we can help you succeed. So if you got that, just go ahead and send a chat message up there right now so I can know that you've heard what requirement number 1 is. You needed to have completed the online academy at 757rev.com. All 3 modules need to be done. When you're done with that, you're going to get an email inviting you into the group me so you can understand that. And again, some of you have already done that. And at the course, thank you there, Monet, for sharing that. Yes, at each module, there is a questionnaire. Make sure you complete the questionnaire, because that's what's going to allow me to know that you've actually completed it. So all 3 modules. So get that done. As soon as you finish those, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I'm going to be sending out invitations to our exclusive private accountability group me. And then here's what's going to happen. I'm going to see if I can turn this around here for you real quick. You guys should see this black box. There's a black box on the table right here. And I'm telling you, you want to make sure that your name is in this black box. I'm just going to tell you, you want to make sure your name is in this black box. All I can tell you is that last time that I did a black box, about 4.5 or 5 years ago, several people went team coordinator, hundreds and hundreds of people came into our organization, all kinds of amazing things happened. In fact, I relate back then, it was the black box accountability system that created an absolute wave. So I want you to make sure that your name is in the black box. In fact, if you have people on your team, you would want to make sure that their name is in this black box too, because we're going to create an explosion beyond what you could imagine. So let's go into the black box so that you can see what's actually in the black box. In the black box, there are file folders. Right now, I said 25. 25 is it. 25 is all that I can do this with. So you want to make sure you have your team involved, or whoever you can get involved to be a part of this. You want to get them through. It's really going to be the first 25 people that have finished the online academy and done number 1 that's going to allow you to be able to be invited into this. So let's look at what's in a folder. So in each file, there's a folder, and you would have your own personal file folder here where your name would be in here. And inside of this is a couple things. One, there's a prospect list. Not just any prospect list. It's one that you and I are going to be working on. I'm going to have a copy of your list. I'm going to be actually helping you to manage your contacts. We're going to be managing them right on through the process. I'm going to be working with you as a team for the people you've peaked. I'm going to be working with people you peaked. We'll have the peak date. I'm going to be working with you with people in terms of whether they're red, green, or when we've done a 3-way call, or when they had their first exposure, when their training date was, when they're getting started. I'm going to be working with you personally to hold you accountable so that we can manage your contacts. Most people, look, 90% of people, if they don't have somebody actually helping them, reminding them, they're not going to have success. The next thing that's going to be here that you and I will both be working on, that I have a copy of, are, of course, the daily activities that are going to be done. Personal growth, 3-way calls, presentations, one-on-ones. And here's a little calendar that you have to where we're going to know the times that those things are going on for each day. We're going to know about PBR locations and all those kinds of great things. So we're going to be using that doc so that we stay organized. You know, I'm going to tell you something that God blessed me with, and I think it has to do with just the environments that I've grown up in and what I've had to be around, is the ability to be systematic, to be organized, and professional. Systematic, organized, and professional. And that's how you stir up a bunch of activity and momentum in your business. Also, we're going to be able to track our results through this form that's in your folder. So every day we'll be tracking the results. We'll be finding out what happened with the 3-way calls, what happened with the people we presented to, what happened with the people we launched, what happened with the surveys that we've completed, what happened with the names that we added to the list, what happened with our follow-ups, what happened with people going to the next convention. All of this are the things that equal the money. And then here's my favorite. Here's what I love. It's what I call the DMO challenge. DMO stands for Daily Mode of Operation. These are just the things that you need to do every single day to succeed. Now, these docs can be found at 757 Rev underneath of documents. It's the 3 DMO documents. So here's what happens. It's a point system. And this point system is designed to give you points for every activity that you are supposed to be doing throughout the day to make you money. And it's even boiled down to this. Listen, you have a daily goal. We've got it broken down to where your daily personal production goal is 20 points. And all that means is that if you are producing the right amount of points every single day, you're going to have a business that's moving into momentum. So this is going to allow you to be able to do the things every day and make sure you're scoring enough points every day to have success. It's even going to help translate to your team, to where there's enough team activities going on. You want to have listen, if you can build a business between you and your team to where you have 100 points going on every single day in your business of the right activities, you will absolutely explode. I learned this principle from Jeff Weber years ago and how they built their team in a very systematic way. So certain activities have higher point values than others. I'll be going over this with and helping you with this. I'll have one, you'll have one, and we'll be tracking and building a very successful business together. So you want to make sure that you have a file in this box, because let me tell you what this is called. It is called vicarious production. Vicarious production. Vicarious production. Here's all it means, and we're done. Vicarious production means that I'm actually taking my knowledge of the business, my work ethic, my management, my perspective, my everything, and I'm working vicariously through you and your contacts. And let me tell you what I know. If you allow me to do with your contacts, if you allow me to help you every day do the right things with your people, if you allow me to help coach you and to help you to be accountable, we can help you build an amazing team. We can help you. Here's what I know. I'm going to tell you one thing that I know for sure. I know how to become a regional director. I know how to become a regional director in ACN, and I know how to stay a regional director in ACN. And all I want to do is take my perspective, my work ethic, my understanding of this business, my experience, everything that I am, and I want to work through your list just like it's mine. I want to work with your team just like it's mine. I want to work with your surveys just like they're mine. I want to work with your leaders just like they're mine. I want to work with every aspect of your business just like it's mine. And here's what I know. If I begin to do the same things with your business every day that I've done and I'm doing with my business, you'll start having the same results. It's about getting yourself out of the way so that someone else can help you to explode your business. So guys, 24 hours to get the academy done. You want to make sure that your name is in the box. You don't want to go and not have your name in this box. This is for 30 days, and then I'm going to take the new wave of people, do the same thing with them. But guys, I just want to thank you for tuning into the broadcast today. I hope you got it. This will be available for 24 hours. If I was you, I would make sure every person on my team, everywhere, would get through this academy so they could be a part of this, because starting tomorrow at 2 o'clock, when I start putting your names and files and things here, and we get together, we are going to create a storm. Imagine if you had your own personal coach and mentor, like a personal trainer that's on you every day to make sure you're doing the right things, that's also managing your contacts with you and following up and figuring out who we need to talk to and knowing all the right things to say and join. Imagine what could be happening in your business. So with that, we want to thank you for being on. Hope you had a great day and look forward to talking to you soon. God bless. Have a great day.